Celeste. And we're not quite at 2k meters here, but we've gotten all the strawberries for this, so we're just gonna do the next, we're gonna get through the room, we're not gonna teleport out. I bet I can do it without too much effort. Whoops, not like that, I won't. I barely remembered this, but is there a secret over there? There looks like there could be a secret over there. I would check. Because it looks like where that painting is on the right side, it looks like there's a little space in the wall there that one could dash in if one was so inclined. Not right there, but higher. Alright. It looks like it's just a coincidence. We've gotten all the strawberries, and we got like the B-side tape, I think here. Hey Liam, you ask if I stream all day? I work full time, so I usually just stream, you know, when I'm not working or not sleeping. So basically, like, cause video games are what I love most about spending time in the world. So I'm always playing them, and now I barely ever. Now I would say I essentially never play a game without streaming it. It's quite rare for me to. But no, I work 40 hours a week, so not all day every day, but usually like 8 hours or so. Oh, well, that dash straight down, like 8 hours or so on my days off, which are Wednesday and Thursday are the days when I will always be streaming greater lengths of time. But there we go. I knew I could get to the top of that one, since I've done it before. And now, 2,000 meters. I've got 0 of these strawberries before. And this is a redux of chapter 4, of course. Yeah, there I didn't need to dash in there. That was pretty careless. 'Cause there you can just, yeah, like so. There's got to be something here, right? There just has to be. We just need to figure out what it is. There, no, there, no. There, no. Look, the logic of the game just dictates that. And hi, Liam. I don't know if I agreed you right, but I don't. There's something. There's got to be something here. I don't know what it is. Can we go up there? Oh, well, that's something. But can we? Is it just a room to let us get a screen transition up there? No, I don't believe that. Maybe I should, though. Well, that was a good secret all the same, this screen transition one, which I did not know was here. So maybe... Nope. Looks like maybe they're just straightforward secrets here, so we'll have to... Alright, so the thing here is... You want to wait for the hollow bounce, and then double dash over. Okay, got it. Oh, there. There you want to dash sideways, probably. Like immediately right dash, yeah. Or no, we'll just wait on the right side of it. but not jump. Not jump. Okay, not like that. I sort of want to check up there, too. Not there. Not there. I don't know where the secrets are, so I just have to jump into walls anywhere that seems a little funny. But there we go, there's that strawberry, and that's the first one, so I didn't miss any, at least there's that. And then that's the other section of, yeah, that's the other section of the first room, so here we are. Oh no, not, that's right, it's a windy section. I need to not hurt myself. I get so tense in these windy sections, it's like I can't breathe. So if you're dashing, the wind doesn't, you know, keep you moving there. And there's gotta be something up here, no? Okay. I guess that's just a intentional path made there. Not like that. Wow. How did I ever beat this? Oh, apparently you can do that. Alright, so here you just go like so. Nothing very secretive there. We've got snowballs. Alright, so how do we navigate this barrier? We can just get to this side, right? No, we can't. We'll die first. It's alright, this room's fun, right? You can get hit by snowballs repeatedly, and that's always enjoyable. Whoops. That's not so good. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Did you see that? Because you get your jump when you jump on the snowball. Elegant and graceful. Oh, that one felt good. Have I missed a strawberry yet? No, not yet. Good stuff. We got so few the first time we came through, but as we see there, the red dots on the bottom of the screen. We're only missing 1 from the second segment and 3 from the third segment, but we got all of them in the fourth, and so far we're doing all of these in the fifth, so. Are there snowballs here? I don't, is this supposed to be hard? Oh, that's right, you have to, you've got to finagle it through these, and then up. I remember this room. Oh, that's right. I like to grab the side of it. I remember. Alright, I had to check. It looked funny. That's right. I move it up. That is my normal way of doing it. Oh, right. You have to get over to that one first. I totally did that in the wrong order. Well, can I make it anyway? No, because you gotta ride the top of it, right? Well, I don't think there's a secret over here. Could be, but... Alright, let's just hope there's not a secret in this room. Whoops. Alright, so there I have to remember that the obstacle getting out of the way is only part of the trouble. Whoops. No, not a dash off. What's wrong with me? You know, I probably could have gotten it back if I would have dropped down. I would have got my dashes back. Okay, sure. That's a straight horizontal dash if ever there was one. Alright, so, anyway, hopefully there's not a strawberry in that room, right? Jeez. It probably took me longer the first time, but it still was not the cleanest, you know. Alright, so... Oh, there's the strawberries. So you just have to do the more difficult path here. You know, I bet I could have fallen down to that thing and maybe picked it up, so we'll keep that in mind next time. Nope, not like that. But anyway, the left way is the strawberry path here. Good deal. Now all I have to do is figure out how to get it and stay alive, so that should be easy, right? Or just how to get it from the top and fall down, which could conceivably be quicker. Ow. Maybe falling down to that platform to grab the strawberry is the way it goes. No, because there you still have to get it. And you don't get it from stepping on there, and I don't know if you could even get to safe ground there, right? Alright, so that obviously can't be the way to do it. But can you get out without this thing if you go the strawberry route? Yeah, like, what's even going on here? I don't... Man, I don't get it. We'll just have to keep on trying. You know, it's right there, it's gotta... Maybe, yeah, maybe we just gotta kick up the wall faster there. Just get a lot more velocity on the run at all. I mean, obviously... got to hit there, but you know, here. No, I just don't see it, man. I don't. Do we take the right path as fast as we can and the left path is like a red herring, and like here we're like, no, that won't do it either. the left path totally, like, totally a trap, and you go into the right path, fall down to the diamond, and then try to get out again? I don't know. I just don't see it. Stone platform has to be at least somewhat important. Right, so here we get to this. But how with one dash we're supposed to get there? But so here, if we go as fast as possible, go as fast as possible and coming from the top, you can get to that one diamond. But can we get out coming in that way? I don't know. We'll have to try it a couple times at least. Well, this is not going to do it. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about going that fast if we just ride up to the top, because we're going to need... No, I don't. Man. I don't think we're ever going to be able to get this one. Ah, there you go. Okay. You can grab it through the side. Okay. I don't know how it's going to work yet, but that's what you do. Because you can grab it on the side, on the left of the thorns. And that is absolutely what you gotta do. Again, no clue how I'm gonna actually execute it, but at least now I've got an idea-ish. So, much faster there? Yeah. Probably not good enough to do this, but I'm going to keep on trying. This seems like a significant layer of complexity above almost every other strawberry I've done in this stupid game. But I think it's also that I don't know how I'm supposed to do it yet, so... And there's how to do it. Okay, all you have to do is just not die at the end there. Got it. You know, close, real close. We're moving to the joystick now. I don't trust the arrows. They're good for speed, but not for precision. Okay, there I failed to jump off. It would have been great. I sort of thought I missed it, but... Whoops. Too slow. And there, I didn't walk kick off hard enough. Pretty bad. Need to go higher there. Not that high though. Okay, that's not gonna do it. Gotta do a diagonal one to grab that strawberry. Can't go straight up and down. Or rather, maybe I do? Diagonal for the first one, but then you gotta go to the side to hit the block. Man, this is a delicate one, all right. Agonizingly close. And of course, we still have the last bit of complexity to do, which is, well, not do that. We've still got to get on the block and then somehow get out, which I haven't really thought through either. So I don't see how we're gonna get on the top of the block. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, that also isn't going so great. Oh, well, that's very imperfect to miss the crystal and hit the grab. Very imperfect indeed. Well, tried to go fast there, didn't work. Nope. Well, sure. Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna say the thing. I'm gonna say the thing. At least the music in this game's real good. At least the art style in this game's real pleasant. Because I sure am bad at it. Well, at least we touched the strawberry again. That was never gonna work. We lost way too much. We didn't get like a wall kick off at all. We just sort of disentangled. That one was too low too. Really tricky timing, at least if you're incredibly mediocre like me. Madeline just getting so stylish there on the side. Oh, finally it has happened. Man. And that's just the third one. Yikes. Okay. I was about to give up on ever leaving that room. I thought I was going to be in that room when the next meteor shower happens. Alright, so here there's a right and a left. And here is the one where that roof block looks like you can break it. Kinda. You can. Okay. Do we do like a falling transition there and that's what makes it possible? That would be funny. Like, yeah, maybe we do a falling transition and get there fast enough. Maybe. If we can get to the top, because what's the alternative, right? We somehow wall kick up there without losing stamina. I can't even get over there without losing it, right? Yeah, we can't even get to the wall. Maybe we drop the whole way over and only dash when we're getting like all the way there. Nope, not quite. Alright, can you like... Nope, that doesn't work. That'd be funny though. I was like, can I zoom through the screen? You cannot. I just don't know if that's going to be fast enough either. Hey, Starburst. How's it going? Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. There, but we can't get to it. No idea what's going on in this room either. Alright, I don't understand anything that's going on in this game anymore. So I guess we're just gonna go this way. See, this is more my speed, you know? A strawberry that you can see, that you can touch, that you can theoretically get or not get based on your own merits. Not something totally freaking incomprehensible. It just goes to show that for all of that, I can kind of play the game. Those rooms were making me really mad. I was confused. I hate being confused so much. But it doesn't matter. We got this berry, and that's what matters. We know that a bunch of the ones we skipped are in the area to the left that I don't understand, and we never have to go back there again. Alright, I don't remember how to do this one. Is it like that? Yes, it is. Alright, and then we're in the battle end room, so we probably missed another one. But that's alright. I mean, what are you gonna do? It looked like there's a little crack in the wall to the right there. But anyway, I almost just needed that for myself so I could feel like I could play the game again. Man, that was so obnoxious. Wind rooms bother me anyway, I think. But let's see. Yeah, might as well try name this 2500 meter as well. Yeah, you know, 4 berries out of 8, not great, but hey, what are you gonna do? Haha! Ah, very interesting. Not sure what's going on there, but we'll investigate. Well, not like that, we won't. There's a strawberry down under that other one too, so we'll need to. Alright, maybe that's just like a shortcut path over these other ones? I don't know. We'll have to investigate further at some point. Maybe it goes left. Haha! Thank you. You know, I would have forgot to check going left. Normally I'm a great proponent of going left. Huh, so I need to save a dash there. But how? recognize this part up here at all. I don't get it. What's the point? Okay, so to get to the strawberry, you have to use 2 dashes with the path that I'm going. There's no way to get there that doesn't involve a dash there and a dash over. Unless you can jump on the very corner of where those spikes are. Oh, you can. Hey, look, I figured it out. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to figure out, but I figured it out. So I just need to figure out how to jump onto that thing that's in between a spike and a spike. Apparently you can stand there a little bit. And then... yeah, there you go, and then... oh no, I was out of grip strength. I still think it'll work, though. Alright, we figured it out. Now all we have to do is implement it. This weird little dead zone in the hitboxes of the spikes is nice. And, man, just needed a little bit more there. Et voila! Now that's a beautiful strawberry. I don't care who you are. I'm as proud of that as anything I've ever done in this game. Not least because I'm pretty sure it's not how you're supposed to get it. I'm pretty sure it's not how you're supposed to get it. I said it as a joke, but then I remembered that I saw a video of a person who was jumping on a little thing. It was like they beat the first chapter without dashing, which I thought was insane, but they were like jumping in these little places that I thought should have killed them. I hadn't watched the whole video, but I watched some of it without sound on. And I remember saying, what? But yeah, I figured it out. Hooray! Feels so good. Well, I didn't think it was that hard. I mean, once I decided we're gonna try to grab onto the wall there on the spikes where we don't die, it only took a few attempts, right? You've beaten chapter 1 without dashing and stuff? Yeah, the video looked insane. Like I said, I didn't listen to it with sound on. It was like, you know how you can watch a video by like mousing over it? So like you watch like a minute and a half, but you know, you're just doing something else. Well, I do that anyway. And that's what happened with that video. But oh no, that's bad. Fortunately, we're right at the beginning of the chapter, right? Yeah, cause... oh no, that's not what I meant. Yeah, that's fine though. Return to map. It's fine. Cause we're not like doing a run for time there. And in fact, filling in all of those will be nice. There we go. Many more deaths on the summit. And, you know, we did get the B-side in that run. We're not going to do that. Maybe ever. Here we go. 2,500 meters. Haha. Okay, there we just need to... I have beaten 2B. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure 7B is far out of the question. I gave up on 1B. Alright, how on earth are we supposed to do this, right? Do we have to make the jumps through the underside afterward? That would make sense, and then we can try to get out there with the destructible pylons. Giving us our dashes back. Yep, that's it. No! Are you joking? I was still holding up whenever we ran into the thing. You know, the thing that all you have to do is let it go to the right. Oh, it's alright. I have a good feeling about being able to do it again. Oh my goodness, I did it twice. Hey, that's consistency, right? Okay, okay. There we go. The strawberry. And that's the second one of this segment, which means we didn't miss one. Anything down here? Nope, just death. So there's some way to get up there, probably not from this room, but we'll want to keep an eye out in this room maybe, and that'll be where it drops back down into. That's my idea, so we're going to be looking for ways to go up here. Well, not there. Directly up here? Nope, that would be too simple. This is late game. Alright, that's not going to do it either. Well, that's right, you've got a dash there. Not like that. Alright, so why is this ledge here? To make it easier? So that... Doesn't make sense, does it? Just a fake thorn? No, it's real. Alright, well, I sort of thought there'd be a way up there. Probably just missed something. And if anybody asks, that's how you're supposed to do that room. I literally don't know how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I do it. Now, I'm not seeing any secret stuff, but we'll check it again from this angle. Any cracks in the roof or anything. Not there. Not there. Well, anyway, I like that room. That room makes me feel good. Can we go directly down here? We can. Okay, inexplicable room. Have I already done this and gotten the key from it? I don't really remember this part of it at all. Alright, so there's a key to the left. A strawberry there, which means that's where we'll go. Alright, not like that. so let's theorize. How do we get an orb to travel all the way up there? Okay, so you would need to get to this orb here, right? And then you would ride it up to the strawberry. Okay, that's how. And to do that, we would naturally just... not like that. Yeah, a wall grab, not a dash for the initial one, right? So, ow. It's gonna be tricky to make that speed, though. Yep, there we go. Ah, well, anyway, that's how it's gonna go. You just gotta... as soon as it spawns, you can come in and maybe, just maybe, do it every time. Yes! And then by carefully holding straight up, you have your very own strawberry. Ta-da! I don't know how you're supposed to do that, but that's how I do it. Oh, and this side's a lot slower. But we fell down the wrong side. Kind of looks suspicious. I had to check it out. Alright, well. There's Strawberry 3 straight up here. Yeah! There was that telltale break that made me think, perhaps the tale is being told by the break. Alright, so here... all the way across into that one. Okay, not like that. Ha! Alright, so some combination of those moves, but not in that exact order. Okay, not that soon. But yeah, you dash into that wall so that you can get over to this one safely, and then before you know it, your very own next strawberry, 125. A nice round number. That's 125 out of 175 now. There's a couple chapters we haven't revisited. I think it's just one that has strawberries in it, one or two though. No, we haven't gone back to chapter 5, I don't think. 5 or 6, but one of those doesn't have strawberries. But we are making great progress on the summit. Like, we're really getting a lot of them. Feels good. Alright, so here... I don't really remember this, so... I probably just did it pretty quick the first time too. Is that it? Well, I guess that's it. And there we need more momentum. Strawberry 126. Whoops. Okay. That could have been more precise. Wasn't. Could have been. Alright. I almost forgot all about little Tentacle Dude. That's right, that was like a whole chapter with Tentacle Dude following us. Man, how time flies. I've only played through most of the game once or twice now. Is the second run through of the summit for collectibles. The first one we were just trying to get through it alive, essentially. Alright, is there anything weird here? Well, that gate came down. Whoops. I don't really remember this room, but I'm sure it'll all come back to me. Whoa, not like that. Hey, I grabbed on the edge of the thing. The edge of the thing. What even are nouns? Ow. Well, as I've probably said before, you can't, dash to correct your speed right here, right? Because it's already gonna get you. And now I need to figure out how to unlock this door. Nope. Now I'm gonna accidentally go out of the chapter. Well. Oh well, might as well make the title for 3K as well. No point in going back. I feel like I might have actually seen that one before, but, you know, no point in going back right now and fighting through that when we still have strawberries here to try to get. Although I remember dying just so many times in this part of the game. So, really it's just this one part that I did atrociously bad at. It looks like we should be able to go vertical here. Nope. Alright, so here we have... Okay. Here we have the gems. So each of the 6 segments has a gem, and I've only got 2 of them. So that's how you get the 1 crystal heart. Got it. I knew I had found the 2 unique stones here that I hadn't seen anywhere else, but I guess they're all in the service of finding 1 crystal heart. I might have seen that in the past too, for all I can remember. There's got to be something to the left there, right? There's like a weird thing. I mean, there doesn't have to be. Nope, just some stuff shrouded in clouds, but there is a strawberry there underneath. Okay, not like that. Yep, that'll be how to do it, right? We go over through the left side, dash back through. And yep, that'll be the route. Might be able to do 2 horizontals with a grab and then wall kicks. No, that's a little bit far for a wall kick, so we want to save 1 dash there. I think we can make that grab with just 1 horizontal if we drift far enough to the right. Like right here. Yeah, because we can just kick off of that wall too for the guidance. We don't need to even be too careful with it, right? We can just... we need to follow a little more than that, though. A little more than that. Okay, that was a little more than I wanted to fall. There we go. The solution was a diagonal dash, like I often do by accident. 127. And the first strawberry of 3,000 meters is in the proverbial bank. So here, yeah, we just get that first. Here, wall kick there. Yep, easy peasy. No problemo. 128. No, so close. Okay. Anyway, we'll get that one soon. I'm not too worried about that one. Boom. 129. And there's our first 3 in the bag for the 3K meters, and all before marker 20. I don't really remember seeing too many of these while we were going, but I definitely would have just ignored them, right? I would have been like, no, no berry will dissuade me. Some variation of that. Can't go down there, got it. Aha! Oh, well, that didn't work so well, did it? Alas, poor Maddie. Is there a way to get over that crest with the dash intact? That's what I have to figure out here, right? I don't think so. And I don't think there's a way to get enough hang time there to get back to the dash crystal, so I just have to... Yeah, that's a long time. Well, not gonna happen. Yeah, like I just don't see it. I'm looking in that cloud for like secret land masses to fall onto to grab a hold of it. Maybe you can get over without using your dash. Maybe you can. Not that time. That's too far. I was like, how close can I get? Nope. I'm like, do I go above it? That seemed to work. That was going great. We'll just go to the imaginary land above the clouds. I'm not cracking up or anything. Apparently, you can still die up there. Like, if you hang for the absolute maximum amount of time, can you get the crystal there? I just don't know. No, it's like half a second too long. It's gotta be too long. Maybe that's it. Maybe the clouds are red herring and you can get more vertical out of going this way, right? No. Not right. Because it doesn't come back in time, right? It just doesn't. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see it. Yeah, there we go. I somehow did it. You just gotta get enough vertical through the crystals for it. Man, that was... I was about to give up on that one. Y'all know it. I know it. We all know it. What happened to my controller? Alright, this might be the end of the Celeste session if this thing doesn't want to behave. Alright, now we're good. There's the first 4 strawberries in this segment. 3 remain. So let's see if we can find them. Down there, nope. That's the past. Alright, so there's a strawberry up there. And a strawberry down right there. And possibly something going on to the left there too, for all I know. Oh, you can fall all that way from up there. Got it. Super strange. I left my last dash. Bad news. Use 2 there. Definitely want to save one of them. That's right. That's why you got to do the drift fall here so precisely. Or rather, not precisely, but carefully. Not like that. Ow. Whoops. so here you... I think I tried it this one for a while and it was like, I don't get it. So is the way to do it from this way that makes it more sensible? I doubt it. No. Yeah, get it and then hang back over and somehow kick up. Yeah, you know, doesn't seem totally far-fetched, I guess. There we go. Just gotta believe. 131. That's 5 of the 7. Just a couple more. We know there's one to the left right here. It's not 1,000,000% clear how we're supposed to get it. Is it like this? It's like that. That's not too bad. All right, 1 strawberry remains. That one makes me feel like I'm doing it wrong. Okay, not like that. Alright. Is the wind here the same the whole time, or does it pick up sometimes? It's probably the same the whole time. Why would I do that? Alright, so how are you actually supposed to beat this room, right? Not like that. That way is gonna kill me again. Well, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it at all. Alright. I was starting to think we would never get out of there. Are there any strawberries to the left? We should check. I don't think there are. I think it's just a weird thorns thing above us to make it give the appearance of being the outside of a mountain that inexplicably has plant growth, even crystalline plant growth, at 3,000 feet. But I guess it's just one more strawberry to get. And I remember that the very worst room is yet to come. Oh man, I did so bad on it. There's these lines of thorns, and you've gotta take some bubbles through them, and man, just be prepared for me to not do it if it comes to it. No, I did it again. Again, that was the first time in this run. I feel like I died there several times the last time I was here. It'll be alright. Sure. There we go. And here it's just one dash there, one dash here. Sure. That's right. There's thorns on the roof too. I need my other dash there, huh? Can we fall through there without using a dash at all? Seems unlikely. No, there's a springboard on the other side of there anywhere, so yeah, we don't need to do it without using a dash. It's there that we've got to do it with only one. So we need to get a directional one and make sure that we're not wasting it. Here we go. So this room, this is my bane right here, right? Not for falling down there, but just... Oh, there's not bubbles. It's just this little thing, but something about it. I must have died here 1,000 times, man. Yes, indeed. Here we go again. Time for me to start complaining about my controller again. No, not really. I suspect it might be the controller's fault, but it's my fault for owning it, isn't it? Like there, when I went sideways, that's because I moved to the joystick. It wasn't because I suddenly did the inputs right with the controller. There we go. That was all joystick there. I blame the D-pad. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything over on that side. Come on, Battlein, let's go! There's nothing over there. We confirmed it. You know, as we're getting close to the summit again for the second time, the feeling of, like, peaceful joy that I had spring over myself whenever I finally finished this wonderful game. Because, like, man, you know, it's tense, but then you're here, you're like, okay, this is what it's going to look like. We're going to go, and there's going to be, finally, a flag at the top, right, you know? That's where it is, and the music slows when it comes into frame, and you're like, man, we're almost there. So we can't dash in that corner, which means there's nothing cool in that corner. Alright, so how do we do this? Climb, wall kick. Okay, so there's a strawberry there, and now we just have to figure out how to access it. That should be easy. Yeah, so we just have to loop around with this feather. That should be easy too. Whoops. Ah, we need to get way more. Okay, so to do it, you basically have to make the circuit, you land on a little small one, then you have to jump right off, get over there, and then you have to land on the feather and make a successful circuit again. Got it. A fitting strawberry for the final berry in the game. I dashed twice to make that, which means you can't make it. You know, I could have had the dash even to save myself, but I didn't think to use it. It'll be alright. The feather part is pretty, you know, peaceful and self-explanatory, although the one thing that can't be said for it is that there's not a good way to cheat the strawberry out. You know, you gotta keep on going, maybe for a while. I don't really remember what's on the other side for the feather, but, you know, we'll wing it. Oh, never mind. Yeah, all we have to do is get over there. So you just gotta do 2 circuits. I know you might be thinking, watching right now, can you do 1? Well, first of all, mind your business. Well, that was promising, but ultimately not to be. And there, I just chose to go up instead of to the side. I know choice is a weird word to use there, but it is what I chose. Not what I meant to choose, but most certainly what I did choose. And there I did it again. I guess I got nervous. I needed to just, you know, get the distance, but... well, that's not gonna do it. Awesome. That's not what I meant to do. Should have at least grabbed, but you know. Ay, ay, ay. That's tough. Oh, sure. What? That one really needed to be, you know, up diagonal for the airtime for me to reposition, and there I double dash to the grab, even though I most certainly know that cannot be done. Well, there you go. Well. My stupid sweaty hands. I get so nervous playing Celeste, dude. Ah. Am I supposed to go underneath there and it was just a fluke that I was able to grab at the top and it's normally, like, fatal? I don't think jumping over that's gonna work either. Oh, man. Did it again. I just like I freeze up. It's either that or I just physically can't move my hand on the joystick fast enough. I think it's though that I'm like nervous about whether or not it worked. Hello, Autumn. There we go. And now we just have to make this circuit. No, I did not just do that! Oh my goodness. Oh, a lot of berries. We got every single berry in the 4th section. I think that was in the last video, because that's 1,500 meters. So we got 4 in 2K meters. There were a few I just gave up on. And then one, there's a little hole in the wall, but I ended up accidentally getting tossed by Battlein. And then we got, you know, 5 in the last one, and then all but this last strawberry here, and this, these last crawl, you know, the 30 flag markers. Whoops, I need to save the dash here. There's this one strawberry I didn't understand at all, and I did it in a super weird way. I was proud of it. I basically grabbed onto this little shelf in between spikes and spikes that didn't look like you should have been able to grab onto it. But I couldn't figure out how to do it the real way, and I sort of jokingly said, maybe I could just grab right here. And then I did, and it worked. Well, I haven't died there yet. Well. There's always got to be a worse place to stand, after all. There we go. Every strawberry in the segment. After this, check out the strawberry cakes cutscene. Yeah, for sure, you know, because this is the first time we will have done it after trying for the collectibles. Although we didn't revisit a couple chapters, we revisited most of them. So we'll have 133, and maybe they'll tell us we're proud. I'm just going to go ahead and try to make the summit again without, you know, just skipping ahead to it. After all, after playing through the whole summit chapters, I kind of feel like I deserve it, right? Well, whoops. How did I do on the gems? I found 2 of them. I found one in the 2nd section and one in the 4th section. I did it again. I did it again. But the good news is that proves a consistency exists here, right? Not a good consistency, but a consistency. There we go. Yeah, I've only got 2 crystal hearts so far total, and I guess I thought these gems were not related to that, but you gotta get all of them to get the crystal heart for this section. But I remember the crystal heart in 3, I think it was 3, where it was like the Mario box, but I wasn't able to go back to it after your hints let me realize that's what it was. Whoopsie daisy. That was 4. I love how the last one is nice and easy for you, and like how the music gets peaceful. I mean, obviously I knew this time I could get to the top, but it still feels really good, right? The way that the music like fades out. There's basically nothing I like in all of video game music more than Celeste's soundtrack. I mean, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, all great, but they were more like more orchestral, you know, more what you would expect in a game. But here the music is such like a part of the game, like a true character, just like Madeline is, where it reacts and responds and like guides us through. And even something as brilliant as like what I would call a normal great video game soundtrack just really doesn't compare, I think, to the masterful thing that is Celeste's. But there we go, we actually did it. I can't believe it. Oh, come on, Madeline, we've done this before. I love her cute little face there. We skipped all the other cutscenes, but we'll watch this one again. Before I... Don't worry, one day we'll go into the core and learn more about our existence. I hope they got real people to do these voice actors things, you know. She believes in us. Huzzah. And now we will get to see... Oh, don't say the fruits of our labors. I hate puns. It's just a phrase that people say, okay? Whether or not you're planting or collecting fruit. And Oshiro comes down. RSVP by bird. And they were talking about how I'm making strawberry pie. They're gonna be so proud of me. I don't remember how many strawberries it was the first time. It was a small amount, you know, like 25 or less. Battlein said this about me the first time too. Live up to the hype. It will live up to the hype. I'll get all the strawberries someday. Maybe. Not those. Maybe not the couple that I just gave up on because I couldn't understand. Look how happy they are. They're impressed. Theo's sticking his tongue out. Even Badeline's got that special look in her eye that says, I'm gonna eat strawberries. It's got the little lattice on top. It's like a, you know, it's sort of like a pie, but I don't know. I guess it's a pie. Looks more, I mean, what's the difference between a pie and a tart? I'm not in charge of the baking term school. They love my work. Oh, look at all the compliments. $133 out of 175. So we got 11 more there. There are none in 6. We haven't revisited Mirror Temple where there's 16 left. And then we just got, you know, a couple handfuls in a couple places where I don't even know where they are. We've gotten all the ones in the first city. But now a quick run for speed. I'm gonna do so bad. Well, that was slow. Oh no, that was real slow. It's fine. Well, that was almost even slower. This is a terrible run. Wow, this is just a terrible run. You know, let's just try to make it like a Deathless run or something. This is so bad. know, if you don't run into the wall there, it would theoretically be faster. Wow, that was, this is just a crummy run, dude. I don't know any other tricks, so don't expect them. Well, actually, it's a super good run. I mean, at 204 with that death and then like all the minor hiccups, I mean, that was, not good, but fine. It would have been better to get 0 deaths to put onto the board. Let's try that again. One stupid stinking death. Much cleaner here. That was slow, that was slow, but not nearly as slow as our other attempts there, so... Well... Okay. That was terrible. I'll accept a 0 deaths run or a run that's fast, but not 2 deaths at that early room. There's no way to get a good run out of that. That was quick, not fast, but quick. We probably can dash up on that screen transition to save some time. Terrible. Oh my goodness, the time waste there. Oh, the agony of that. Every little bit of good movement earlier torn up in that back and forth. It's fine, don't worry about it, just keep on. Could still be on a solid pace here, if not a great one. The safer route, making sure we don't get flung up with it. Here, we're on track for a PB. All I gotta do is deliver this and clutch the last room, and we should be on for a huge time improvement here. Nope. Nope. Agony! Well, that would have been Deathless and a massive time improvement, but I dashed to the side instead of up and end up with a terrible, a pathetic, a miserable 2 minutes and 1 second. And 1 death. We're gonna try it again. Almost good. But you know, you can just choke right at the end. I forgot to try to do that quicker. Whoa, okay, well, that's not gonna do it. Basically no point in continuing on. Does it restart the timer at 0 if you die in the first room? Yeah, okay, so it's like it does it for you. It's like, look, we're not gonna make you brick the run. I missed the hop. It's so, you know, nothing like resetting the beginning of a game in front of other people over and over. When it's Geometry Dash, it's different. The game is like, oh, okay, well. That might have been slower than not doing it. super slow. That was slow. That was almost fatal. And slow. That was slow. But if I can just do a Deathless run, I'll probably get sub 2 and maybe even a PB on it just because a death costs a lot of time. Okay. Why did I try to do that? You can't even get around that side, or I can't anyway. Right there, so if you run over, you can dash in, and actually I think we're making decent time on those screen transitions. Definitely a way to be saving it. That was so slow. Oh my goodness. Not so much of a stuck there, though. Ah! I think we're still on track for a PB if I can deliver here. Which I can't! Why did I dash there? You don't dash there, you just grab on! You know, if I hadn't closed my eyes to complain, I might have still been able to get a PB here. Well, you know, 157, 232. You know, it shows tighter movement. Because that was, oh, my PB is, you know, 156 and some change. So that was what? You know, a couple deaths. Not all of those were in that one run, but a couple deaths and still being able to very nearly get the time there. So it definitely shows that. Yeah, there you go. Maybe that was a little sketchy, but yeah, if you dash up on, you move out on the screen transition there. Well, that's not ideal. That's much quicker than the way I'd been doing it. That's very slow and super clumsy, but we didn't die. Okay. That's very bad and a waste of time, but we didn't die. That was bad and slow. Wow. Oh my. Okay. Wow. What? Well. It was going good. Well. Oh. Okay. Because it's like, I want Deathless, but I also want it to be fast because, like, well, that was already cutting one of the time saves that I had identified down, but probably should have dashed there. That's much better than dashing up there. Slow and clumsy. No, what? Man, I'm so bad. You know what? Forget time. We're just gonna try for Deathless. Sure. I don't know. I don't know how that happened. It doesn't matter. Ugh. Alright. Not forget time, not forget Deathless. Just try to play the game right. That's the plan. Okay, I'm gonna just quit moving for a second. That's great. Slow. Much faster than we've been getting through there. Not great. Really not great. That wall kick could have cost us a lot. Great pacing. Here at 107 is real nice. One more room. Oh yeah, come on, give it to me. Under 145? Nope. 145, 757, 0 deaths. Oh yeah. That is what I'm talking about. 11 seconds cut. You say try not to be so hard on myself. You know, Autumn, it's good advice, but I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to take it, my friend. But thank you for the sentiment all the same. Oh, yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Tons of strawberries. My friends liked the pie that we baked, and 145.57 clear on Forsaken City. 0 deaths. Nice and clean. Now, it doesn't make me good at the game, but we're getting closer to being medium at the game. No, I know the world record is a full minute faster than my city clear, but I also know that it's full of tricks that I don't even comprehend. And for, like, just straight going through the game movement, I feel like 145 is not great, you know, but not bad. I think it's a fine time. If you didn't tell me the world record was a minute, if you told me the world record was like a minute 15 instead of 42 seconds or whatever, 52, I forget, I'd be like, yeah, sure. But there we go. That'll do it for this one. The next time we do a video, we'll probably revisit Chapter 5, because we've got just nothing but strawberries to get there, I guess. But that will be for another day. I'll probably come back on in like an hour or so and stream something else during the night. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Bye Q. Bye Autumn. Thanks for hanging out and witnessing my magnificent Deathless personal record run. Feels good. Feels real good. And perhaps I'll see you guys in a later stream or video. If you're watching it from the future, disregard all the time-sensitive content. I hope that the weather is nice there. See you guys.